Hello. I have a feeling this is working. And this should be working within the next couple of minutes. Frick yeah. What's up? Hope you got some tennis balls here or yoga tune-up balls. And yeah, so I'll be just checking out if there's any questions whatsoever for tonight. We will be, by the way, I'm super happy to be with you, and we will open up our hips with the balls, and feel free to massage your butt on the wall if you can't go on the ground for today. We will start in just a bit less than 4 minutes, and yeah, sorry, just over, yeah, less than 4. We're going to start at 7. Not really good with the math here, but I was actually looking forward to be doing this tonight because I find that with running and biking, the hips can get pretty tight, and the pelvis area, another way to talk about hips. Yeah, so I'm just happy to be with you. So go and get those little balls here, and we will today do a blend of mobility and stability, which will include tissue work as well just before. So we will repeat a couple of exercises. We'll start with massaging the glute med, and after that we will be doing 90-90 stretch, rock back with core activation with the adductor stretch. I will be showing you that, and we're gonna see how we can move our leg into space after doing that. And following that, we will as well activate our glute med within a little bit of either the clamshell or side plank with hip abduction. It's up to you. We will start in just over 1 minute. If ever you have any special requests, I'll be more than happy to try and add some stuff towards the end, or probably towards the next class, which is just going to be there to help you to be more comfortable on your bike. The thing is, if you're consistent about taking care of your body, your level of comfort on the bike will improve with time. If you just bike without taking care of your body, you may have to adjust your bike fit, maybe less, and you may be less fast or less efficient because your body cannot take aggressive bike fit. So yeah, we're gonna, if ever you need a wall, feel free to use it. I like to be on the ground here. I find it more comfortable for me. I can put more weight. So let's start with massaging our glute med. By the way, what's up everybody? The glute med is in the back pocket right there. Imagine you're wearing jeans, and you're going to put the 2 balls around there, and you will just sit on those balls. It's important to have 2 because it's way more comfortable that way. You can try with 1, but I'm not going to do any promises on that one. So just sit on there and just kind of roll up and down. And and just kind of see how it feels. You can put more weight into your foot, that the butt is not being massaged. You are massaging one butt at a time. No buts about it. Yeah, I just said it. I love saying horrible jokes. That's part of me when I teach in person. And yeah, we're just going to stay there about a minute, and you're going to massage up and down your glute med and stay comfortably uncomfortable. And if ever you cannot put the weight of your body onto those two balls, just keep rolling your glute med the way that we are doing it on the wall or with a foam roller. That looks like this. So it should be 1 minute. So this one is going to be very uncomfortable. Keep those balls on your glute med, and you will go to your side. Alright? I don't know if you know Michael Jackson when he arches his back and tuck and tilts his pelvis, but you're going to do like a Michael Jackson move, and you're going to go like, oh, right? Arch your back and tuck your core. And it's going to feel pretty uncomfortable. So that's 2. We're going to do 5 of them. 3. So you're doing the Michael Jackson. 4. 1 more. Right? And if you want to just stick there and get used to the balls without moving, I'm okay with that. If you want to adventure yourself, you can straighten your leg and try to lift the inner part of your leg towards the ceiling and just kind of go down. I'm just going to do like 8 of them too. So you engage that core, try to keep your pelvis stable. 3. And feel how uncomfortable that is. 4. And if it hurts, 5, just get used to the ball staying there. It's going to do 6, a difference right there. 7 and 8. And now you're going to start pedaling forward. Do 4 times. 1, 2. Again, rolling your butt is all good with me. I think that's 4. And then that was 4. And now you're going to reverse your pedal. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to feel your inner groin working a little bit. 4. And I'm okay with that. You're going to take off those balls from under your butt because the other side is getting jealous. So we're going to work equally. Grab those, put them in your back pocket onto your glute med. You're going to stay there for about a minute. If you have more than a minute, I'm okay with that. You can spend the whole, I don't know, I wouldn't spend the whole evening rolling my butt. Because there's so much other stuff I'd rather be doing, like massage, than activate. So the thing that happens when you massage your muscles is that you're prepping the dough. You're prepping your muscles to start moving. You're kind of doing you're just getting them ready. It's like when you do a pie. Is it easier when you roll the dough or when you start hitting on it? I'm pretty sure you're just like me. You like to have a nice flat dough. So it should be close to a minute. We got another 5, 4, 3. Just massage the butt. 2, 1. And that fun part we all enjoy. You're going to go to your side. Stay comfortably uncomfortable. And then you're going to do some pelvic tuck and tilt like Michael Jackson when he moves, right? You're going to tilt and tuck. And do it again. 2, 3. I'm not too sure how loud it goes when I do the Michael Jackson, 4, so I'm trying not to go too loud. And 5 already. You're going to turn your foot towards the outside and lift your inner groin towards the ceiling, up and down, 8 times. Engage that core. You're going to feel the inner groin muscle. 2, 3, 4. My head is comfortable on the ground. 5. My butt's all feeling the pressure. 6. Remember, you gotta stay. 7. Comfortably uncomfortable. And 8. And just massaging your butt when we're doing this, by the way, pedal forward, is 1. All good with me. You're getting your body ready. 2. And what you can do today. 3. And 4. And then you're gonna back pedal. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. So let's get those balls out of the way and start moving. We're going to start with the 90-90 stretch. Pretty simple, yet pretty effective. We're going to just hinge at our hips, go towards our foot, and we're going to do one exercise after the other. Do whatever you're comfortable with right now, and we will follow through. The rock back with core activation right after this one is what's going to be more interesting in this exercise sequence. So we have 30 more seconds before we go to the other side. Focus on your breath. Another 15. Again, it shouldn't hurt. You should just feel a stretch in your butt and your glutes if you want to be more scientific about it. Now let's switch sides. So again, 90-90, grab, you want your ankle to be dorsiflexed and just kind of stretch. And it has begun. Your butt. So we're going to go 360 degree around that area. We're going to test our stability of our pelvis and stretch our adductors and then activate our glute medius after. So focus on that breath. We're going to stay there for another just under 30 seconds. Just bear with me. Just patience is part of the workout, right? Sometimes we got to do the quote-unquote boring stuff in order to be able to do the fun stuff. If we skip steps, that's when we don't get the most out of our workouts. So let's back off from there. And if you have a block, you're going to take it. And I'm just going to grab my block in the corner of my leg right there. We tend to cheat a lot with our pelvis. It becomes unstable because we try to go farther and we compromise the quality of the movement. So a good way to get feedback without to know if you're compensating or not is to actually put a block on just around the sacrum area. The sacrum is, so you got the low back here, and the sacrum is just about where the butt crack starts, right? So you can either put the block here, standing up, or you can put it right there. I would put it at this level right now. And you're going to put, actually, it would be easier if you put your foot on the outside first, then put the block up there. And try to rock back, see how far you can go without the block moving. And then go back forward. I like to stretch my foot at the same time. So, again, we could check. The only thing with a block up there pretty high is if you go too fast, it will fall down if you come back too fast. So that's 2. Focus on your breath. You can rock back. You probably won't be able, 3, to go as far as I can go, or maybe you can go farther, right? It's not about how far you go. 4. You're gonna just breathe and just kind of rock back with your legs straight on your side. 5. I tend to want to come back fast, so I gotta be careful. 6. Again, it's all about trying to keep balance right there. And if you have a book, it's probably hard to keep it standing up. 7. So just kind of be aware if you're stable. 1 more, if you're stable. If your pelvis is stable or not. And 8. So I'm just going to take off the block here. And you're going to stay there. And you're going to see if you can transfer your weight into the hand of the side that you stretched and into the knee, that opposite knee. And you're going to transfer your weight. You're going to push there. You're going to bring that leg closer. And you're going to see if you can actually just lift your leg without moving your pelvis too much. Just check, and then we're going to do the other side because it's getting jealous. So find some space. Bring that block onto your low back if you want. It's easier if you have a friend that puts it on you, but it's doable when you just go nice and slow. Oh no, I didn't put it properly. That's okay. That's hit or miss, eh? So let's go nice and slow. Feel that core nice and engaged. Yeah, it's not going to want to. 2. And we're going to go again for the 3rd one. So find that balance. So it's a little higher than the butt crack, by the way. 3. It's all about trying to find the teeter-totter. Where is the good position to put it? 4. 5. For sure, having a mirror is kind of nice too, because you get to know if it's at the good spot or not. 6. Again, I gotta concentrate not to go too much forward. 7. Too fast. And 1 more. And 8. Good. You can take off that block here. You brought yourself awareness. Transfer your weight to the hand on the same side of your leg and the opposite knee, and see if you can lift your leg. Okay? Without moving your pelvis too much. And let's do another glute stretch. If you're comfortable with the pigeon, you can get to the pigeon. I'm going to start with the 90-90. So your shin is nice and straight in front of you. Your ankle is in dorsiflexion, and you stretch your butt. We can start now. And if ever you want to stretch go to the pigeon, you can always bring the block under your butt and feel the stretch. Really try not to force, try to find that area that is more comfortable for you. I don't do the pigeon as much as I do the 90-90, and I find that's both of those stretches are really good to open up the hips. So do the stretch that feels better for you. And yeah, it's not about how fancy the stretch is. It's about what feels good for you. Good. So let's do the other side. Ninety-90. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And if ever you want to go into the pigeon, you can always bring that block under your butt and straighten that leg in the back. You may find an area is more comfortable than the other, and that's fine. If ever the 90-90 is more comfortable for you, go ahead, stay at the 90-90. Do whatever feels good for you. Make sure you feel the stretch in your glute. Another 20 seconds. Focus on your breath, shoulders away from your ears. I like to feel like I'm firing my armpits. That helps me keep away my shoulders from my ears. Put your hands under your shoulders and just get off of the stretch. And we're going to do the adductor rock back with core activation. If you want to put the block on your back, go ahead. I'm going to go a little faster on the second set. So I like to stretch my foot at the same time. So if you want to tuck your toes under, that's good. If you cannot, that's fine too. If you do tuck your toes, try to spread them apart and focus on having that back nice and straight. I don't want to see any rounding of the back here. I want to see you putting the effort of having a nice straight back. 3. So it's about core activation. 4. Being in control of your pelvis. 5. And this looks like it's nothing, right? 6. But it practices you for squats. 7. Hip hinging is 1 more. And 8. We're going to do the others. Actually, before we do the other side, just transfer your weight and see how high you can go. I can feel I can go higher. And we're going to do the other side. Again, it's not about how far you go, it's how far you go with a nice straight spine. Okay? So that's 2. 3. 4. 7. One more. And 8. Remember to keep that core nice and engaged. Transfer your weight and see if you can lift your leg. If you're like me, you will find out that it's easier on the second set because the body is getting used to it, and you've stretched your butt, you've stretched. Your body reacts differently. Everybody reacts differently to the stretches, but the more that you do one exercise, your body gets accustomed to it. So practice if you feel like you've been tight in that area. And let's finish off with a bit of core activation. You can do the clamshell where you're on your side and you just lean on your side with your hand under your head where you kind of open up and close. I like to do it with a side plank on my knee. So I put my elbow under my shoulder, and then I'm going to just kind of go down, up, and up. 1. So go down, up, up. 2. I'm going to do 8, up, up. 3. Again on the knee, up, up. 4. Start on the knee. 5. And if you don't feel your butt, 6. 2 more. 7. And 8. Try to lift your pelvis more. You're going to feel it. I don't know about you, but when I got up, I felt more my butt supporting my weights than the butt that was lifting in the air. Let's do the other side. Elbow under the shoulder. Again, you can always just do the up and down of the top leg, not a problem. I like to work both butts at the same time. And we're going to lift up and up as high. Down, up, up, down. Engage that core. Up, up. 3, down. Up, up. 4. Engage that core. If you want, you can lift your arm too. 5. Up, up. 6. Up, up. 7. Up, up, and 8. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you felt a bit of activation, and also I hope that you felt like you were loosened up around your hip, around your pelvis area. If ever you have any questions, you can always write some comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions related to the exercises that we've done tonight. And yeah, so take care of your body and it will take care of you. The pelvis has so many muscles around it, 360-degree muscles, so I think so much we can do, and we have so little time. So today I wanted to work agonist and antagonist muscles. Agonist, antagonist, so inner, outer. That's what we did a little bit with a bit of activation to use that mobility that we have created, and our body will remember it for longer. So thank you so much, and looking forward to be seeing you on our next #Mobility Monday, which will include a blend, we are bending, no. Blend of mobility, stability, and self-massage. I'll see you next time. See ya. Salut. À la prochaine.